Kashmir Miller is 20 years old and is studying law at Southern Cross University. She's very interested in politics and the environment. George Pick is 71 and he's very concerned about where we're headed in the future after COVID-19.
My life's been affected by the isolation measures due to COVID-19, by all of my learning at university going online.
I have been living in isolation.
The world has seen impacts from this COVID-19 pandemic in positive ways for the environment. Pollution in many countries has seen to gone down. Water quality and wildlife have been blooming from this, and I feel like that's one thing that we should be taking on.
Well, I think there are some worrying trends that they're heading back towards fossil fuel support.
So the next steps for us as a collective in Australia and in the whole world should be taking things that we've learned from this situation and using them to think, how are we going to move on from here? Because going back to normal isn't an effective strategy.
The next slow burn virus is coming our way, and its name is climate change. And we really need to do something about it.
Climate change has been a big concern of mine. Ever since I can remember, I became involved with politics and environmental politics.
Hey, I do not like coal seam gas.
I think that young people definitely have a place in politics. There's this assumption that you need to be a certain way to be a politician. You need to be a certain age, have a certain job, live in a certain place. When what we need is people that are going to represent what everybody wants and what is best for everybody.
So if we switched to complete renewables, we could get off oil completely.
So I think what we need to sacrifice is reliance on fossil fuels, coal and unrenewable energy. And we need to focus on investing that money and those resources into renewable energies for the future.
The head of the Australian Energy Market Operator said recently that we could achieve 75% renewables by 2025. Most experts agree that renewables are cheaper than coal-fired power stations. The problem is, though, the federal government doesn't support this transformation.
We need to be focusing on conserving what we have and what is so important to us, which is the earth and the environment and everything that keeps us alive.